All right, I wanted to show this real quick. It might be self-explanatory, but thought I'd show
What
anyway.
we've done is we've
Pulled these off so we could clean inside of here and also address the click. Now this one's okay. The click will sit on here like this, get pushed around, and this little piece of spring wire will keep that click up tight to your ratchet. Now what I want to show is this one was broken. First of all, disassembly, of course. Then I have in stock, I have music wire. Picked this up somewhere along the line, different diameters. The diameter I needed was 0.63 millimeter. And this ends up at 0.65, maybe 0.66, 65 millimeter. It's going to work fine. It goes through the holes just fine. And we'll double check that, of course. There. First thing I'll do here is cut a length. And then just by taking my regular needle nose pliers, I'm gonna get an approximate size. As if I bend that wire around the squareness of these jaws, I'm gonna be able to thread it in there quick and easy. Looking at our other one and matching these up, this fits over the top of the wheel here through those two holes. This side gets bent over, then this side gets bent over with a loop around. That loop runs down towards where the click is going to be and then up. And I'm assuming that's giving a little bit of relief right in here. So when that click comes around and pushes against that, we have more of a single contact point here. We get our length, we're not going to be too critical about the length of this. We want to make sure it's pushing on the front half of our click here. If it's pushing back here, it might not press down enough for you to keep it engaged with the ratchet. By taking my pliers, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Let's see if I can get this to work here. Okay. Take my pliers, I'm just going to lay them on here and get a good idea of how far I want to go. So I want to go approximately there to bend this wire. Really, all I'm going to do is just press it around here. Now I'm going to take my hammer, lay this on this big bench block I have. And hammer it down a little bit. Okay, looks good. It isn't breaking or anything. Determine which way I want this to go. So we're going in this hole with the long piece. Squeeze this over if you can. Push it up in there. So far so good. Now we got a little little extra here because it's not up tight yet. We can pull on that a little bit. And then we're going to hammer down on it a little too. We don't want to bend this towards the middle because it could interfere with our ratchet. You see the wear marks here. Well, even if we did and nipped it off, it probably won't interfere, but I'm going to pull it off to the side. This one, I'm going to pull down after I loop it, and that way it'll have a good tension on it when it gets pulled up and fits in the notch of the click. So I'll just nip this off right away. Get enough to overhang. Now carefully, so I don't damage the wheel at all, carefully set this on here. I'm just going to hammer this down. Like that. Okay, so that's going to stay out of the way. That tighten this up a little bit. Even if that isn't down tight, you're going to be okay. It's not going to get in the way of anything. But you want it to look nice. All right, now guessing, well, I don't know if I'll guess. I'll probably make a little measurement on length for my bend. And I'm going to go out, let's give it a little more than that. If I straighten that one out, I'm going to be out here, and just set this and make a little mark. This pencil might not work very good. Yeah, I can see it anyway. Okay, now looking at this, I want to bend it down this way, and I want my loop to come towards the arbor. So if I do that, my loop is going to be going this way. Let me get this here properly. Set that about where I want it. Okay, I'm gonna have to nip some of this off. And then finish bending that. Just working it around. It's not as big a loop as I wanted. Let's see. I think I'm being too careful. That kind of looks bad. We're probably more concerned with function, but we want it to look good too, I think. So, that ain't too bad. Now, bending this over, probably right down. You can see the original one was hammered over right here. So we may just pull it down towards that. I'm going to spin it a little bit here. Just get it started. Double check the strength of that and make sure it's not going to break, or it hasn't started to break. And put our click on here. Push that up. Looks like it's going to have plenty of tension. Let's double check. That might come flinging off of there. Where it's got pressure. Looks like it's got pressure along the front of the nose of that click. It's plenty strong. Okay. There you see it's kind of giving up some of its strength by getting it bent up a little bit, but it's appears to be holding. I'll look at that close under a loop just to make sure it's not cracking or anything. And there you have it. We have a new. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks.